Hello, my name is Peter Phelps with Phelps 3D, and in this FreeCAD 0.16 tutorial, I'm going to discuss how to make what I call the decorative basket. It will look like this. Now, this is not an easy project, especially for an FDM 3D printer. Any other type of 3D printing like SLA or DLP or even the selective laser sinistering will probably produce this better than a FDM printer can. Mostly because you're going to have to print it with supports. And trying to cut those supports out without breaking the side basket pieces, I had to make these pretty thick. This is like the fourth version I ended up making before I got it to come out fairly decent. And what I ended up doing to remove the supports, instead of trying to just pull them or break them out, I ended up using a soldering iron, and I used a hose clamp to attach a X-Acto knife to the soldering iron, so I could heat up the X-Acto knife, and then I could carefully cut the supports out from between the middle pieces. So if you take this project on, I'm warning you, it's going to be a lot of work. Period. There is no getting around if you're using an FDM printer. Or, of course, you have a dual-headed printer and have dissolvable supports. This will work just fine. You can just print it and stick it in water to dissolve the supports. But I unfortunately did not have that at the time. Okay, so what we're going to do is start in part design, and I'm going to go ahead and create a new sketch. XY plane. I'm going to start off by drawing a circle, sketching a circle, and center. Select it, go to radius. And we're going to use 2.2. Say OK. Close that. We're going to copy it 4 times. Or 3. Copy and paste. So there's 4 of them. Now, the top one, the one that will be the top, it actually has a different radius, so it's going to only be 2. Close that. And then we're going to switch to 3. Zoom out a little bit. Come on. There we go. Okay, and this top one, we're going to move it out to 90 millimeters high. Z. We're going to go 4 in the Y, and we're going to go 2.5 in the X. Then we're going to switch up to the next one. This will be the next to the top one. We're going to move it to 60, 20, and 1x, so -5. And then, oops, going the wrong way. This one here, it will be at 30, 4, and oops, not 15 and 10. So you can see this loopy type shape going on. We're going to switch over to part. We're going to create a loft out of those. Click on order. Make sure you hit create solid. If you don't, it just creates a tube. Alright. And then I like to go in and hide the sketches because I'm pretty much done with them. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to mirror. On the XC, say okay. Whoops, wrong one. Sorry about that. Why is it? Why is it? Yeah, okay, good. So now we have this. So the crisscross pattern. I'm going to take and merge those together. This way I'm combining the original loft and the mirror together as one part. Good. Okay. So that succeeded. And for right now I'm going to make that just disappear. I'm going to hide it. So I'm going to go into and create a cylinder. And change the cylinder. So it is 3 millimeters tall and a radius of 36. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flay that. And I'm going to say okay. This gives us a base of the basket. Then we're going to create a torus. The torus, this top part of it, it needs to be first radius should be 34, and the other radius should be 3. And we're going to change the placement. That's going to go up 88. Clicking that. Okay. So that's the base. That's that. Now, what we're probably going to have to do is move this out first. And we're going to move it to Y actually. And let's take a look from the front. I want to make sure that it's at the top here. Going inside of the torus. So depending on what you want, you see where it's crisscrossing here, you might want to go a bit more. Yeah. Although now we've got it sticking out the other side. Okay. I'd rather have it sticking out. Let's see if I can do 29.5. So, yeah, 7.5 will work. It's sticking out here, but it's not sticking. It was sticking out, but it's not sticking out enough that you'll even notice. Could go. But we might want to make our base a little smaller for some reason. This one's not the exact same arc as the other one. Take it away, so I'm doing just trying to create it so it looks like it's coming right out of the play on that part. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to copy the torus and the fillet. Control copy. Yes. Control. What we're going to do is we're going to click the fusion. We're going to control click the second copy of the fillet, and we're going to cut. Okay, now it's succeeded. Then we're going to take that cut and cut the torus copy. Should probably zoom back out. So what that did is now there should be no overlap between the parts. And I should be able to take the cut, go to, let me go ahead and switch to 3D view. I like calling it 3D view, it's called actual metric view. Draft. And we're going to create an array. Okay. Oh, oops. I think I just arrayed an array. You don't want to do that. Come on. Sorry, folks. I didn't array an array. Trying to do video on this computer is pushing it sometimes. This is probably my best computer. Hopefully, yeah, I already an array, so I'm going to delete the array. And this one back up. Polar. And then now the question is how many? Let's try 8. So we can go 9. I'm trying to do is get them close enough so they're touching. Let's take a look at the side. One's barely touching. That should be good. Okay. If you want, you can get rid of the grid. We'll switch back over to part. Click the fillet, shift, click the array, and then fusion those parts. I'm gonna hit the space or the pause, just because I don't know how long this will take. It should work though. Hopefully. Crossing my fingers. Oops. Well, I guess that's not going to work that way. Because nothing's overlapping, what we could do is just go ahead and export out. Well, first, I'll file save it. Let's call this basket. Because nothing's overlapping, we can get away with just doing an export on the 3 parts. So I made it so it wasn't overlapping by just doing those cuts. That's copying the 2 parts and cutting it from the fusion. So shift selected, export, call the basket again, TL. There we go. Okay. And close that. Open that tab. And oh wow, okay. No errors detected. Yay! That's good. So that should be ready to 3D print on your printer. Like I said, you have to print it with supports unless you're using some other type of other than FDM printing. Hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you. Goodbye.